If you're a B2C or B2B coach, I definitely recommend you watch this video because I'm going to be going over how our clients book sales calls with this 4-step Instagram funnel that we implement within, their infrastructures. Okay. So without further ado, I said we just get straight into it, right? So in terms of driving traffic, which is step number one, generating attention, like I always say, right? Um, we use follow ads, and the main reason that we use follow ads is really to especially at the beginning, just to build social proof, right? And just kind of get people to like stay tuned and stay hip with our client and the type of value that they're putting out, right? Because obviously, generating attention and converting it is a six-figure skill set, but actually, learning how to maintain and keep the attention and the eyeballs on you is a seven-figure skill set. And the only way that you do that is to keep on providing value and outvaluing everybody in the industry. Okay. Hence why we run follow ads to, kind of, target our client's ideal client avatar, the people in their space that they want to sell to. Okay. And just, nurture them with content. And, when they get to a point where they've consumed, about 7-8 hours of this content, subconsciously they'll have been, kind of like pre-sold into, the product. Okay. Since they've consumed so much content essentially, and they spent so much time with the client, right? In terms of how we go about scripting out this follow ad itself, this is kind of how it goes. So obviously you want to call out a specific niche with this specific hook. So are you a niche or target audience? Then you want to go a little deeper. So struggling with common problem number one, common problem number two, and common problem number three, even though it's the only way to X, right? If so, next is a call to action. So if so, give me a follow here on Instagram. Go through all my past content where I show my followers how this for, my niche, for example, scale coaching businesses past 100K a month using the Content2Cash system. And then obviously some testimonials, how I helped 1, 2, and 3 achieve X. And then another call to action. So again, if that's you and you want to scale your coaching business like 1, 2, and 3 did, go ahead and give me a follow here on Instagram, right? So 2 call to actions to give you a follow there on Instagram, right? So that's kind of how that works. Then in terms of obviously the front end content to consume, it's a short form content, right? So that's, the front end content portfolio that you want, the people off the follow ads that are the traffic that's coming in and that's been driven by the follow ads to consume, right? So here, obviously we have some examples. This is kind of the bare minimum of what your content should be looking like, right? So here we have FitX Fearless. He's a dating coach. He's killing it right now. He's in Miami. I saw him a couple days ago at Elevation. But yeah, this is kind of the bare minimum in terms of your content, and his content portfolio is very, very, very in depth. Hence why he has like 200K followers, and he probably makes over 200K a month because he has a lot of content, not just short form content, but he has a lot of long form content, which obviously they go way more in depth on the problems that his niche, which is people that are dating, may have, and they solve all the problems, right? And then when he solves people's problems, they automatically feel some sort of way towards him, feel like they need to repay him, so they join his program. It's kind of how that works, right? Then we have Luke Alexander, right? Luke Alexander is a sales coach, like I'm saying, killing it as well. And he does the exact same thing. It's very fancy front end content. Then he has a back end of organic longer form content on YouTube that nurtures everybody. It goes kind of more in depth on what he does, his offer, life principles that young men could start using and stuff like that, right? Then in terms of converting this traffic, what you would do is you add a conversion mechanism. So the conversion mechanism at hand that we're going to be talking about is obviously the call to action to comment a keyword after the short form video, okay? So if you're watching this, you haven't created content yet, or if you do make content and you haven't implemented this, please implement it, okay? What this is going to do, especially if you have really good content that's really engaging and it keeps people till the end, is it's going to give your team members or your appointment setters an excuse to start conversations with these people, okay? So once these prospects are commenting the keyword and these warm prospects are commenting the keyword, your team member, your appointment setter, is going to go in and start conversations with them and then try and convert them to a meeting, right? Using this script down here, and the script that I also have in one of my other videos. So if you haven't seen that, go ahead and check that out. It's called the inbound script that books us 3 to 5 calls a day. I believe that's what the video is called, right? Then from here, obviously a sales process, right? So in terms of your sales process, keep it anywhere between 2 to 4 days. I would say, anything above that is kind of, it's kind of OD. It's a little long, so minimum or maximum 4 days, right? But within that 4 day time span, obviously you want to nurture them with kind of email sequences, SMS automations, and you want to nurture them with process selling VSLs, old YouTube videos that may be valuable to them before they jumped on the call, kind of stuff like that, right? And then when it comes to the meeting itself, I have a whole nother video. It's kind of like a crash course on how I used to sell B2C, because I used to be a B2C closer for some really big clients, which I can't name. Um, but yeah, I have that video as well. So if you want to go check that out, I leak my whole script, my mindset going into calls, how I used to prepare for calls, and just stuff like that, right? Just a bunch of mindset stuff, um, my script that you can plug and play on your offer and stuff like that, right? Then obviously, if you follow that correctly, everything in the funnel is in place, then you should really have no problem, closing calls, right? And then, seeing a bunch of, Stripe notifications on your phone and stuff, right? So thank you guys for watching this. Obviously, I wanted to keep this video very short, but let's just recap one more time. So use the follow ads to obviously drive traffic. Then you want, this new traffic to consume your content and become kind of buddy with you and build a relationship with you, right? Then to convert these new eyeballs, use a call to action to comment a keyword to learn more. Then once they comment that keyword, you want to have a team member, like an appointment setter, go in and start converting this traffic into meetings using my inbound script, right? Then from here, you want to have a sales process that obviously that nurtures people with longer form sales assets. So process selling VSL, YouTube videos, stuff like that. That kind of helps them out and solves some of their kind of smaller problems before the big problem at hand. And then the day of the meeting, just use my obviously refer to my other video, and then boom, you should have no problem making money. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you want to implement this for your coaching business and you want to scale your coaching program, don't hesitate to book a call below. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later, and yeah, peace.